Hello. Oh my gosh. All right, we have a lot to talk about. Hello and welcome to my April reading vlog. And we are jumping right in. We are jumping right into the April vlog. Here we go. As you can see, we're going right into a fun little haul here of stuff that I'm very excited about, including a game changer item. Yes, I caved and I got a Kindle. I'm gonna talk all about this because I actually really wanna redecorate it. So I thought maybe we'll do a little redecorating sesh at some point, along with some stickers that I got from a shop on Etsy that I've been obsessed with. So we'll open that all together and do some decorating. First, before we get into that, I thought that I would share with you some amazing little library finds I found this week. Actually, I need to go get another one. I need to go get another book, as well as my book of the month pick for this month. So let's get into these first. Okay, and we're back because I grabbed the other book that I had found earlier this week. I am grateful that I live in a neighborhood that has tons of little libraries. My usual route around town, like running errands or just kind of driving around, I have about 10 libraries that I can very easily hit, you know, within a 1 mile radius. Like, it's kind of crazy. So it's a very big thing where I live, which is great because it's just a great way to get books, unhaul books, trade books. It's just really great. I definitely donate to the little libraries as much as I take from them, but it's a great thing. Yeah, I love it. But there are a couple little libraries by me where whoever lives by them or you know, frequents that box has a very similar reading taste to me, which is really great because I almost always find books there that are like on my list or that have been kind of on my radar, and it's kind of crazy. Actually, I'm thinking of another one. That I also got from this little library. Let me dig it out. Gonna add one more to the little library pile here because it's just been such a score. I've been making a really conscious effort to not just run out and buy books. As much as I love the feeling of shopping for books and buying books, you know, I don't wanna have, I'm already running out of space back here. I already need to get a different bookshelf. I already know I want a different bookshelf than what I have here. I think I need to get like an actual like traditional bookshelf shape and size kind of for over here down on the wall. Maybe we'll deal with that later this month, I don't know. I definitely just need to manage my physical book situation a little bit better. So I've really been utilizing my library, trading books with friends, little libraries, and then of course the Kindle. Kindle has been a game changer as far as my reading goes. We will get to that later, I promise. All right, first, little library haul. I think I found this one a couple weeks ago, but it was from the same little library box that's why I kind of want to highlight it. I want to give this box its moment here. First up, we have The X-Hex by Erin Sterling. This has just been on my list forever. And it's in really great condition out of the box. I've heard mixed things about this, but it seems like a fun, cute, like fall spooky season read. So I'm definitely gonna hold on to this until then. I also love the cover. The cover is so cute. Love that. Earlier this week, again, from the same box, Wild, we have Flicker in the Dark by Stacey Willingham. This has also been on my list for a while. So excited to add this for whenever I get into my thriller mystery vibe, because I definitely have to be in the mood to read these kind of books. And lately I've been on a big romance kick. Romance and fantasy. That's kind of just been the place that I've been living in for a while. I'm sure at some point I will reach for one of these, maybe come summertime. I think I read a lot of thrillers last summer, so that might be when I would be picking this up. I don't know. It's fun that I have a copy now. And it's funny, whoever puts these books in that box, I'm convinced that it's the same person, that it's one person. I don't know. I think I've created a persona of who this person is that donates to this box, although I'm sure it's from a bunch of different people. They always leave the Target tag on the books, which drives me crazy. If I buy a book from Target, this is the first thing that I am removing is this sticker, which maybe I will still try to remove it off of these, but anywho. Yeah, found that earlier in the week, also in really great condition. Today, same box, I found 2 books out of there, which was great. And I did replenish 2 books. I actually stuck in an older book of the month book in there, Stranger Upstairs, which was okay. I didn't love it, didn't hate that read. And then I stuck another book in there, which I cannot remember off the top of my head. I don't remember, but I did replenish it, needless to say. So first up we have Severance by Ling Ma. This is definitely, has been on my radar. I've seen a lot of people talk about this one. I don't really know that much about it. I don't know. I don't know. I think I've heard good things about this. I don't know. I don't know that much about it. Oh, it's got a little coffee spillage, perhaps. Something spilled on it. Don't know what it is, but otherwise is in really great condition. So we've got that one. Also in the box today, Yellowface by R.F. Kuang. People love this book, and this has been definitely on my radar. I was going to be checking this out from my library at some point. It is a beautiful hardcover copy in near perfect condition. I mean, it's like, did someone even read this? I don't know. It has the Target tag on it, so somebody got a 30% off deal on this one, but just a beautiful copy of this book. I've never read anything from this author either, so I think that would also be really fun. But yeah, I couldn't believe this. This was free out of a little library. Unbelievable. So yeah, these were all of my little library hauls. Again, from that one box, man. That one box just really delivered. Look at this. I mean, look at this lineup. That's all just from a little library. So yeah, quite pleased with this little haul. I know I'm bringing more physical books home that are taking up space, but at least I didn't buy them. I say that, of course, and now I'm about to open up my book of the month, which I did pay for. I've been doing a good job trying to read these. I did read last month's book that I picked was A Fate Inked in Blood, which I have not read yet, but I've heard incredible things. It's over on my TBR cart, so it's definitely higher up on my physical books that I want to read. The month before that was Heartless Hunter, and I did read that, and I did for the most part enjoy that book. I would definitely be reading the sequel. It's piqued my interest enough, you know, for that. But at least I'm slowly kind of reading these, and again, I had unhauled another book of the month club that I had actually read, again, Stranger Upstairs. I think that's in a vlog somewhere. I unhauled that into a little library. So this particular book that I picked is a new to me author. People really love her. It's a brand new release and people are very excited about it. So I thought, oh, this is perfect. It was kind of a no-brainer pick for me. It is Abby Jimenez, Just for the Summer. I do own another Abby Jimenez book. Which one is it? I don't know which one off the top of my head. I don't know which one it is. And I have another one of her books bookmarked, or downloaded rather, on my Kindle. So she's definitely an author that I want to dive into because people seem to really love her books, really love her stuff. So I'm excited to kind of be along with the crowd here reading this new release from her. I don't know if I should read this one first or one of her older ones. I don't know. Gosh, I will say, the book of the month books, I love the font size of these. Like the font, the book size, the pages, they're just really, they're really nice to read from. Not sponsored. Wish it was. Not sponsored. So that was my book of the month pick. Again, not sponsored, but if you're interested in joining the book of the month, I have my referral code down below. So there you have it. I do keep these boxes, by the way, because they're great for storing stuff from my Etsy shop into. So I do keep the boxes. They get a second life. So there you have it, a little book haul here. Will I be reading any of these soon? I don't know. I think the only one I might be reading soon would be this Abby Jimenez book, but we shall see. I have a lot of books sort of in the queue. I also have 2 other pre-orders that I ordered months ago that are gonna be coming at some point. So stay tuned for that. Okay, but let's go ahead and talk about the Kindle. The Kindle! You can see I wasted no time decorating the cover of this, adding stickers and whatnot to it. I decided to get a Kindle because, well, a number of reasons. Being able to read at nighttime, I wanted to make it a little bit easier. For example, when I'm putting my kiddo down for bedtime, you know, he has like his 20 minutes of iPad time that he has before bed. I don't really want to be sitting there watching cartoons or whatever, so usually I read, and I would have a physical book with me while he's doing his iPad time, and that was challenging to do in the dark. So that, I was thinking about this. I also wanted to minimize the amount of like physical books that I have. There were a lot of things on Kindle Unlimited that I was kind of like bookmarking, like I had a list going of things that I knew that I was gonna download. Being able to kind of just conveniently take this places, like when my kid is at karate class, just being able to chuck this in my purse and like have a ton of books in one place, that was really appealing to me. Obviously the accessories totally got me sucked in. The idea that I could put a pop socket on it and a clear case and rotate the stickers. This was a huge draw, obviously. I did also get a cute little case for it. I will try to link as much of this stuff down below and into my Amazon storefront for you guys as possible, because I know you're gonna ask. So I will put links to all this stuff down below and in my storefront so you can go there. But so far I'm loving it. The Kindle life is a good life and I get it. I so get it now. One of my favorite things is, you know, I read before bed. I read at nighttime. Most of my reading happens at night. Being able to, at nighttime, have all of the lights off in the room, be in bed, like ready to fall asleep with just my Kindle is the best thing ever. I find myself also, I read faster on this somehow. I don't know how or why. Maybe it's because I'm not seeing how much of the physical book I have left in front of me. I find that it's easier for me to kind of get sucked into this. I like that it has kind of like the estimated time left in chapters and the percentage of how much you've completed. It kind of oddly motivates you to want to read more. I don't know how. It's like just Kindle Jedi mind tricks happening, and I find myself reading more. I don't know. I am still reading physical books, obviously, and even just in my current pile, I have some library books that I'm reading, so I'm bouncing between a few different formats. But I do find come nighttime, I'm usually reaching for the Kindle because it's just so easy and convenient and cozy, and it is easy on the eyes. I've really gotten sucked into it. I really, really love it. That said, I jumped on the gun and bought a bunch of stickers just off of Amazon, but I had a number of Etsy shops from other artists bookmarked that I wanted to go and buy stickers from. And one of those shops I finally received my stickers from, and I'm really excited. So I feel like it's kind of a good time to maybe redecorate the back of my Kindle here. So I'm gonna open this up with you guys on camera. It is from Bubblegum Labs is the Etsy shop. I'll put a link down below. Really cute, cutesy, fun horror stickers. I love them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put you into like overhead mode here. We will unbox the stickers and redecorate the Kindle and see what we get up to. I'm nervous now that this night might just become like a week of reading. I don't know. I've already filmed so much. I don't know. Maybe this will be like a weekend of reading, April weekend reading vlog. I don't know. But yeah, let's go ahead and let's open up these stickers together and maybe do some redecorating of the Kindle. So let me put you into overhead mode here. Okay, hello, welcome to overhead camera mode. So here is my current Kindle decor setup. I do have them just like washi taped to the back of the Kindle, and then I put the clear case over it, and then I did add a pop socket like the Kindle girlies do. But I got another stack of stickers too that I need to find somewhere. Before I moved, I had a little pile of stickers that I was saving as like my future Kindle stickers, because I knew at some point I was gonna get a Kindle, but I don't know where those stickers are. So I'm gonna have to maybe do some rummaging around before we actually get to some decorating. I don't know. Let me make sure my address is not on any of this. Okay, so the shop is Bubblegum Labs. I am obsessed. I saw someone else had one of these stickers on their Kindle, and it was one sticker in particular, and I bought it because I was like obsessed with it. This shop has so much cute stuff. So much cute stuff. You guys are gonna love it. Obviously not sponsored. I bought this myself, and I love obviously supporting other artists, other sticker artists. Okay, I'm dying. Oh my God. Okay, obviously a little note from the seller. There is their Etsy shop. I will put a link down below, so don't you worry. I'll have to stick that in my planner journal. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, so this was the sticker that I saw on someone else's Kindle, and this is what got me hooked in. I don't know where I saw it. I don't know if it was on Pinterest or like one of the book people that I follow had it on their Kindle, and I just thought that is the cutest sticker I've ever seen in my life. Through various word searches, found the shop on Etsy, and here's where we are. So it is the Amityville Horror House, but like done cute. That is the style of this artist, and I am obsessed. Oh my God. Okay, obviously we have a little Jason mask, which is super cute. We have the Ed and Lorraine Warren Annabelle warning sign. Obsessed. We have the Evil Dead book. So cute. So, I mean, is this not like perfect for a Kindle? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's so cute. Had to get this one. Tippi Hedren with the birds. It's so cute. It's so cute. And then this one as well. Pearl is one of my favorite horror movies, so obviously I had to get a Pearl. I think there's a pin of this too, but all of the stickers are just so cute. But these like spooky horror ones, I could not resist. They're so cute, and I think they're perfect. They're perfect for a Kindle. Isn't that amazing? Oh my God, it's so cute. Ugh, even just to pick and choose is gonna be really hard. I just love the Amityville Horror House. Look at it. Oh my God. So what I need to do is find my other sticker pile. I don't know where they are, but I'm gonna try to find them as I start to unpack my studio. So at some point, I'll come back and I will redecorate my Kindle with you. But just I wanted to give these stickers its moment because they're so cute and the quality is so good. All right, so that's where we're at. I gotta go find those other stickers before I can really get to redecorating, but just to also show you what my Kindle currently looks like, it is that. So again, links to everything will be down below. I'm vlogging on my phone because I'm too lazy to go get my camera in the other room. I've been reading this. I just started this morning. I'm almost 50 pages in. Why is it so cute and so good? I'm so sucked into this. The characters, the dialogue, like I catch myself smiling while reading this book, and I don't know, it's just giving me like good vibes, good feelings. I'm totally sucked in and I'm really, really loving it. Well, what have we here? Just a couple of pre-orders. Just a couple casual pre-orders, right? Pre-orders don't count. Pre-orders don't count. These are new releases, of course, from authors I quite enjoy. So I'm very excited about this. First up is the new Elsie Silver book. Very excited about this. Wild Love as part of the Rose Hill series. This is book 1. I don't think this is connected to Chestnut Springs. I don't think this is connected to Chestnut Springs, the Chestnut Springs series, but I am so close to finishing that series. I'm currently on book 4. So once I finish book 4 and 5, I'm done with that series, and then I will begin this one. So I'm kind of saving this as like my reward for finishing the previous series. But yeah, this is her brand new one that just came out this week, so I'm very excited. Elsie Silver is very quickly becoming my favorite romance author. I love her characters, her writing style, the spice, everything about it is just a really good time. So I don't really know anything about this going into it, but I'm excited to get to it again once I finish the Chestnut Springs series. The other book that I pre-ordered is Leigh Bardugo's The Familiar. Look at how beautiful this cover is with the black sprayed edges. Ho ho ho, ho ho. I pre-ordered this ages ago. The font on this is like raised. I love it. I pre-ordered this ages ago after I finished Ninth House, and Ninth House was one of my favorite reads of last year. Loved that book. I still have not gotten to Hellbent, which is the second book of that duology, but I will get to it at some point. But when I finished Ninth House, I like deep dived this author and saw that this was her new book coming out. So I pre-ordered it and now it's in my little paws. So there you have it. I don't know when I'm actually gonna get to these, but I'm very excited to own them. So Dante and I are hanging out on the couch here. It's a Sunday. My kiddo, I'm not used to vlogging on my phone. I'm like, where am I looking? My kiddo is at my parents' house today. So in between making dog food, Olive is snoring below me. You can also hear that as well. In between doing house stuff and making dog food, I have been reading just for the summer. I am pretty far in. Page 155. This book has got me sucked in. It's kind of mind-blowing that I only started this yesterday and I'm 155 pages in. I'm not to the halfway point, but like I'm getting there. I'm probably like 40%. Thoroughly enjoying this book like crazy. I love her writing style. The characters in it are really great. Essentially, it is Justin and Emma is who you're following. You toggle between their two perspectives, which is really nice. I guess this is technically a romance, but it does not feel like a romance book in a sense that there's so much other stuff going on between these two characters. Emma being a traveling nurse and Justin being he's a software engineer, but he's dealing with a lot of family issues. She has her own set of family issues, and they're just really interesting to read and follow. It's one of the rare romance books where I'm not like, when are they gonna hook up? I'm waiting for the hookup. Like, when are they gonna get together? Like, I don't find myself trying to like count down to that because I feel so invested in what's happening in each one of their worlds and the sort of supporting characters around them. That I just feel really invested just in the story in general. Yeah, I'm really, really enjoying it. I get why so many people love this author. Her writing style is really, really great. Like, there has been points in this book where I've actually gotten a little teary-eyed purely from like basic descriptive things. Like, there was a moment in this book where Justin is making dinner and he's with sort of his younger siblings in the house. And the author describes kind of what he cooked for dinner. And this is not a spoiler, I'm just sharing this moment from the book. You know, one of the things he had said, like, you know, it's just spaghetti. I just kind of, you know, gussied up a jar of pasta sauce with some pasta. I did make the garlic bread though. And the garlic bread was hot dog buns with, you know, garlic powder and some butter. But the way that the author had described it, it said so much about Justin, his character, his family situation, his house situation, just like, it was just like I don't know how to describe it. It's so silly that I was reading a blurb about hot dog bun garlic bread and found myself getting teary-eyed just because it said so much, and just how the female main character kind of picked up on it. It just was there's just moments sprinkled like that throughout this book that feel so real and grounded that really, they touch you in a different way. You know what I mean? They just hit in a different way. I don't know. I'm totally here for it. Essentially, the romance element of it is that both Justin and Emma are sort of cursed in that they date people for a certain period of time and then they break up, and their significant others or people that they date end up finding their soulmates. So the two of them meet online. They form a bit of a connection and they end up kind of deciding, why don't we date each other and see if after we break up, do we go find our soulmates? So it's kind of like a fun little experiment, sort of fake dating, but not really. The romance tropes in this are very on the light side because, again, it's just such a I don't know how to explain it. It also it feels like I'm reading just a contemporary fiction where the romance is sort of secondary. It's definitely apparent, but like again, I just feel so invested in everything else that's going on. It's just a really, really good book. I'm really enjoying it. I was nervous that it was gonna feel like a summery book and I'm reading it in spring. It doesn't feel super, super summery. So it's, you know, don't let the season hold you back from reading this, but I'm really excited to see where this goes. There's quite a bit of like high stakes sort of situations being set up right now, and I'm very, very invested. Hello, it has been a hot minute since I have talked for this April reading vlog. It actually, what is my hair doing? What is going on? It's actually shaping up to be a very slow reading month for me. I think it's just because I've had a lot going on with getting settled into our house. We've had a lot of construction going on. There's just been a lot going on. Hello, new addiction. But I did just want to pop in and give you guys a couple of fun updates because I have a couple of fun updates. Olive is tapping around, so if you're hearing tippity taps, it is pug paws in the hallway here. Okay, the last book you saw me reading was Abby Jimenez, Just for the Summer. I did end up finishing this. I plowed through this. I read through it very, very quickly. This was my first book from this author, and I'm so happy I read this. So happy I read this. I thoroughly enjoyed this book from beginning to end. I loved the main characters. I loved the side characters. I loved the familial situations that were going on kind of each side. I actually kind of forgot that this was a romance book at times because there were just, I was so invested in each individual kind of storylines going on. It's always a good sign when you like the characters together and you like them separately. It's really great. The male main character in this is chef's kiss, perfection. Justin might be one of my favorite book men that I have encountered. Just a very realistic portrayal, and he was so sweet. And really great caretaking in this book, if you are a fan of that. This is a very happy, colorful looking cover here. This book does get deep, and it does have moments where I found myself a little teary-eyed and really feeling for our characters. Justin in particular, I just was really feeling for him a lot. Olive just trotted by again. So yeah, if you're not a big fan of spice, you're looking for a romance book with a bit more substance, a very easy read, really enjoyed her writing style. I'm definitely looking forward to reading more from this author. I would highly, highly recommend this. I ended up giving this 4 stars. If I honestly had to give like a real rating, it would be probably like a 4.5 out of 5 stars because I loved it that much. It wasn't a 5-star for me, it just was lacking that like 5-star feeling, but still overall a really, really good book, and I highly, highly recommend it. So this was a fun one to kick off for April. At the time that I'm filming this, it is actually like April 22nd or 23rd or something like that. Going into this weekend, I have a weekend to myself, which I'm so ecstatic about, which is very, very rare. James is gonna be out of town. My kiddo is going to grandma's house. And I have a rare weekend where I'm just gonna read my face off. And I believe the books that I have planned to read this weekend are the Magnolia Parks books. Now, let me give you an update on this. If you remember, I purchased this book as part of my birthday book haul last October. So I did in fact start reading this. I took this with me on a trip back east, and I had this book and then I had A Quarter Silver Flames. I ended up getting sucked into Akasif, and that became my main focus, and I read that my entire trip. I did, however, start this, and I was really, really loving it. I was really loving the writing style, the vibe. I loved it so much that I even started putting tabs on it for things that I was gonna come back and annotate to, and I was like, I'm not even that far into it, and I had several tabs on this thing because I was really enjoying the vibe of this. Since then, I've kind of put it on like the top pile of my TBR cart as something that I wanted to come back to it, and I really wanted to give it its proper time, its proper moment. So I think this is what I'm gonna be reading this weekend. I did, however, cave. God, I am the worst. I did, however, cave. And I bought the UK editions. I bought the UK versions. I had to do it. I had to do it. I talked so much trash on these covers.
The cover that has all the little trinkets and stuff on it, I actually like this one better. This one better. This one better.
After talking so much trash about these covers, the more I kept seeing them in videos and just online and around town, and the more I kept looking at this, the more I just really wanted these. I also just love how much bigger they are in comparison, and like they're giant and floppy, and knowing that I'm going to be annotating this just with how much I was already tabbing this one, I decided to go back and I purchased the fancy covers. So I got these from Waterstones. I paid to have them shipped here. It was worth every penny, okay? Ah! So I think what I'm gonna end up doing is having a Magnolia Parks weekend and try to read as much of this as humanly possible, and I'm really, really looking forward to it. I already want the other ones, and I haven't even read the first one all the way, and I just want all of them. Anyways, that said, however, I think I'm gonna film that as its own separate video, as like, I have a weekend to myself, I'm gonna read my face off and plunge into the Magnolia Parks series. So I'm gonna save this for its own video, okay? Also in other bookish updates, my bookshelf back here Turns out I don't like it. I mean, it's cute, I like it, but it doesn't, I need a proper bookshelf, frankly, and I needed more space. I just need more space. So I ended up buying a new bookshelf, and I have an entire book nook setup video coming that has me building this and then probably building my other bookshelf in it as well. So I caved and I got a different one that will fit this space here, and just knowing me, eventually I'm gonna need another one over here. It's gonna happen. Yeah, I just decided to do that. I got a more standard sort of bookshelf for this space, so stay tuned. All the book things, you guys, just all the book things. It's too much. There's so much bookish stuff and not enough time, I'm telling you. Checking in now, we have decorated our Kindle, which of course looks super cute and crazy, which is my favorite thing to do. Like, the busier that I can make it, the cuter I think it is. Again, I'll put links to everything down below. You may have also seen a little sneaky peek of a new sticker coming to my Etsy shop in the near future. So you're getting a little sneak peek there. Really happy I was able to use a bunch of those Bubblegum Lab stickers because those are some of my absolute favorites. And then I threw some washi tape on there too. I like to change the color of washi tape based on like the season. So I went for the green because it felt very like springy. Totally still loving my Kindle. I have moved on to reading book 2 of the Plated Prisoner series, so that's kind of what I'm reading currently on my Kindle. And then of course, as I mentioned earlier, I have also begun reading Magnolia Parks. So I've already started, I'm annotating it, I am fully in it, and really enjoying this quite a lot. I really like Jessa Hastings' writing style a lot, so stay tuned for this because I'm probably gonna be vlogging this as I continue reading this weekend. I wanna try to get through this whole book this weekend if I can. That is the goal. I'm gonna have a very bookish weekend to myself and I'm really looking forward to it. I am definitely in my romance book era. Who am I? I don't even watch like rom-com movies. I actually hate rom-com movies, but for some reason I'm like sucked into these romance books. I think because it's just easy. It's like mindless and easy. Except for this one. This was not mindless. Not mindless, but you know, you catch my drift. Anywho, so if you made it this far in the video, put a little sun emoji down in the comments so I know you made it this far. I'm having a blast with the emojis and I think you guys are too, so thank you for that. Of course, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. I put out a new video every week. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!